So you want to create an online course that people will actually buy, and you're here to find out how to do that. Well, as insane as this sounds, I've actually been working with clients over the last 10 years on doing exactly that, as well as building their brand and their online marketing. And it's just gotten to the point where I've decided that it's time to take it to the virtual course world. So today I want to share that knowledge with you to help you avoid any potential roadblocks and help you fast track your online course business, and also to show you that it's really not as hard as it may seem, and you really just have to go for it and dive in. The key to growing a successful online course business is to just keep things simple. So today I'd like to share how to do that with you, but first I wanted to tell you why I decided to take that business model into the virtual world. Over the last 10 years, I've worked with clients to build their businesses from the ground up. This included everything from original concept and brand development to social media marketing and development. I loved what I did, but I did start to resent the lack of free time that I had. And next thing you know, I had this huge change hit in my life, and there was more month at the end of the money, and I really started to panic. I had to face the decision of abandoning my clients to find a regular 9-to-5 job or figure out how to scale the business. And it kind of just hit me. I was meeting with a new potential client, and we were suggesting when and where to meet, and she has a regular 9-to-5 job. So per usual, I suggested, how about coffee after work? And she said, I really can't do that. I have a second job I have to go to. Can we do it over Zoom? So we had that meeting over Zoom that night, and she suggested to me the idea of pre-recording Zoom calls to utilize my time better. And it just got me thinking, wow, this is the solution. I immediately implemented the online course structure into my business model, and I'm just so happy I did. My clients love it. It's what we use now, and it works. And what better way to be able to reach a countless number of people, all while leveraging your time? It's just really great. Let's talk about the first thing that you need to know before you do anything with your course, and that is pre-selling. Pre-selling is so critical to do, not only to make sure that you develop a course that people will actually take value from, but so that you don't waste your time and end up not selling anything because you didn't lay it out correctly. So I want to share with you why it's so important to pre-sell and what that looks like, how you can do it. With that being said, let's get into this chart, because it is just super critical for you to break down and understand in order to successfully launch your first online course.
Think of your business like a car, right? So your main component is the engine. The engine is the driving force behind the car, and without it, the car won't operate. Much like your online course business, the engine powers the entire car but needs fuel to keep going. Your fuel is your enrollment. Without enrollment or fuel, the engine will be useless. So without pre-selling your enrollment, how will you power your engine? The next component is your steering wheel.
Your car needs to be steered in the right direction in order not to crash. Much like your business, you have to steer your clients in the right direction so that they can reach their hero transformation and therefore keep your car running on the straight path. Now, obviously, you know that without a gas pedal being pressed, a car won't move forward. And in your business, your ambassadors are your gas pedal. And your ambassadors are your clients who have reached that hero status, and they know what you do, they love what you do, and they want to share about it.
So what is the most profitable course idea going to be for you? Well, keep in mind that this won't be the same for everyone. Everyone is their own expert on their own topic. And so just remember that copying someone is never the way to go. It won't work, and if it has worked for you, great, but it's not gonna last. So just remember that you are the expert on what you want to teach about, and be confident in that, and know that your followers need the information that you're giving them.
Your most profitable course idea is going to be one of the following: an obstacle you've overcome, a problem that you've solved, a skill that you've mastered, a career expertise and experience that you've gained, or your own zero to hero experience.
An example of a zero to hero story would be a one-on-one business or skill that you've mastered. So take a specialty baker, for example. They've created their zero to hero story, and That's a story that they can share by teaching the techniques that they've learned and the skills and experience that they have and sharing that with their followers. There are so many different topics to teach on that people need. I have several clients who are nonprofits, even gamers. Don't get caught up on feeling like you have to have a degree or a certification in order to teach what you want to teach. My life in the last 10 years has taught me what I know. Once I realized what a powerful tool that YouTube is to create and share your experience and knowledge, Be Their Hero was born. Today, using my experience and the system that I've created over the years, I'm able to help people all over the world to create their own zero to hero story. So take your own knowledge and experience and your own zero to hero story and turn it into your most profitable course.
Now, how do you create your course? Think about it like a set of steps. In order to get from 0 to hero, there are some steps to climb. At 0, the client is frustrated. They may be an expert in their field, but they don't have a following. They may have a problem that they need you to solve. How do they monetize their knowledge outside of one-on-one work? You show them the formula based on your own experience, your own research, your own 0 to hero story. Next, they decide to invest in your solution, which is your course. Then once they've mastered the formula, they've reached that hero status where they can implement the techniques and teach others.
Now that you've talked to people at 0, you know what their goal hero status is. For my clients, it is having a profitable evergreen online business course. Once you've established where they are and want to be, you can organize your formula, market it, and turn it into a profitable online business course. Let's talk about pre-selling your course. I know that this is just a concept that sounds really crazy to most people, but it actually is pretty simple and it really does work. Start by sketching out your course. What is the hero goal? What will you name the course? Next, organize your 7 hacks so that you make sure you have all of your pre-selling tidied up before you even begin to launch. If you need help with this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can tune into next week's episode on how to pre-plan your course before you start to pre-sell. Now time for your hacks. Number 1 is to find your why. Why are you doing this business? What do you want to help people achieve? What impact do you want to leave on the world? And turn this into a shared post, whether it's on your story or an actual post that you share. The best way to do it is through video so you can get really personal with people. Live is the way to go for this. That way people can comment while you're talking and you can really interact and engage with people. Number 2 is to get your followers involved. Ask them important questions. People want to know that you care and you're in the business for people, right? So ask them the following 3 questions to start out. Number 1, what is the biggest roadblock that you have in your online course business? Number 2 is, what is that magic formula that you wish would be revealed by your favorite guru? Number 3 is, if I created a program to teach you how to blank, in this case, I would ask if I created a program that teach you how to take your course into profit mode, what is the one thing that cannot be left out? These questions will not only make your fans feel like they're super involved and you care, but they will also be crucial in helping you develop a killer 0 to hero course that will quite literally take your clients from 0 to hero on that subject. Number 3 is to spice things up. Create competition amongst your affiliates so that they compete with each other to see who can bring in the most new business. When you bring money into the equation, that's when you really start speaking people's language. So make sure that your incentives are something that people actually want. So your 4th hack is to create a meteor blog post. So basically this would be a miniature course, kind of a teaser for the course that you hope to make. So in this blog post, you would have a video no longer than 90 seconds where you are teaching on the subject, and you would also have your verbiage in that blog post and a printout. So a study guide, something printable so that they can fill it out and write down notes based on what you're saying. And this will serve as kind of a teaser into a potential course that you want to sell. Use the power of live on your Facebook and Instagram to host a webinar where you talk on the subject of this course that you're creating, but don't dig too deep. Now, you want to make sure that you let your followers know about a week ahead of time that you're going to be going live on this, and remind them every couple of days so that they don't forget. For hack number 6, you will want to harness the power of live again and go on live and have a 15-minute lesson. And what this will include is 5 topic points that you have in your course, and it should take about 3 minutes to go over each topic. So again, just like the webinar, let your followers know ahead of time that you'll be doing this. Make sure that your topic is relevant to what your course is going to be, and that the 5 points that you point out in this lesson are actually brought up in the course, right? So you don't want someone to get excited about your course by doing this mini lesson, and then they get into the course and they say, wait, where is this information? So make sure that they are cohesive and bonding together. Hack number 7 is, once again, to use the power of live, and this time you are going to share your story. So hack number 1 was about sharing your why, your reason why for doing this business, but that doesn't touch on who you are, what you know, where you got your experience from, and really just the emotional side of you. So do this, create your live, no longer than 10 minutes, and just tell people about where you grew up, what your background is, what you believe in. Get a little personal with people, and they'll really start to connect with you and want to follow you and see what you have to say. Now that you have your 7 hacks to creating an online course that sells, you can approach your course planning with confidence. That does it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode on how to plan out your course before pre-selling. Bye.